How you doing? Scotty Bear back with another video. This video about a video I wish I saw before I used DHL to ship to the Philippines. If you're considering shipping anything worth stealing, I guess would be the best way to put it, you need to watch this video. I again have become an expert on shipping. So let me kind of start from the beginning here. I used one of these pack and ship express places to take in a package, pretty small package. I mean, 14 by 16 inches. Some goodies for someone that works for me. Of course, had gadgets and stuff that are cheap in the United States. A secondhand iPad, some iPhones, a regular Android phone, some cheaper smartwatches, some chocolates, because every box going to the Philippines from the United States needs that, and some shoes. Not necessarily anything that I paid for. However, she asked me, hey, can you pick up a few things and ship it to me? So, first mistake was from finding out afterwards, because the pack and ship that I used was like, do you want to declare the items in there? Because I wanted to insure it for the whole amount, right? It's in between, right? It's hard, for anything, right, under $1,000. And like I said, it had some gadgets and stuff like that, which brought the estimated value to about $1,100. So, like I said, that was the first problem. We may not, we may have flown right under the radar if the package was worth under $1,000. We figured being honest was the best policy, because we were claiming the insurance and whatnot. So we went ahead and claimed the $1,100. Now, the Philippines says, if you're shipping anything over $1,000, that is a business. So the receiver, she had to fill out a bunch of, paperwork, 3 specimens of the signature, different situations like that, some sort of tax ID number, similar to what we have here in the United States. But the key point here is, the Philippine customs has been less than honest with their information. Now, from having so many problems, I started going out and looking and seeing the horror stories, and I'm like, oh, Jesus. And one of the bigger horror stories out there was a influencer that makes a living online, and one of the people that wanted to her to influence people to buy their shoes sent her a pair of maybe expensive shoes, right? So they played the same game again. Oh, making the cost of the package not worth picking up, so Philippines customs can steal it. Because that's what's going on over there is, I paid $522, and it's been over 2 months. DHL's like, oh, it's not our fault. Well, you took $522 from me to ship this package with, the expectation that it would be delivered, and it's not your fault. I can't get the package delivered without, no remedy for that. We filled out the paperwork in triplicate. Actually, some other interesting things that are, kind of come out about this is the package is marked abandoned. And the pack and ship guy on the U.S. side is trying to work with DHL to get the package delivered. And then, of course, the receiver is trying to file the the specimen signatures. The government works at their own pace. It's been 2 months. If DHL knows they have this problem, there has been very notable issues with the Philippines customs. They are a criminal organization. Actually, like I said at the beginning of the video, don't ship anything worth stealing to the Philippines, honestly, especially not gadgets or anything like this, because they most definitely will be stolen and they won't, be retrieved. I mean, this is, and then here is where the current status of this is one, the package can't go any further. Two, it is under abandoned status, where they told her that the receiver needs to call in. The receiver has been in contact with DHL back and forth, on top of the DHL, the pack and ship guy with DHL here from the United States. I do believe that this is at least half of DHL's fault. Millions of packages go into the Philippines. I am definitely sure they have some say and some pull. I mean, that's how extortion works, right? You need to come to an agreed amount for a successful delivery. I don't know how this is going to end. It's been 2 months. We've got no remedy. Pack and Ship has recently just kind of told me that, because I will say, well, if the package can't go forward and it's under abandoned status, I mean, the total value of the package with the shipping is about $1,700 ish, maybe on the little bit lower side. But and the Pack and Ship told me that DHL now wants money to send it back, even though that they cannot complete the the shipping or deliver on the shipping. And I'll be honest, I mean, I'm gonna have to drag DHL into small claims court and the Pack and Ship Express place. I mean, and let a judge figure it out. That's why they make judges. Anyway, I can't wait to see what happens. I'm pretty frustrated. It's don't ship anything in the Philippines, and DHL can't be trusted either. Have a wonderful Tuesday afternoon.